Alright, so this is Emetic. It's got the CETL US listed CM mark on it. Says it's Emetic or whatever. I don't know. I'm really not exactly sure what this thing is. Looks like it's gonna have something to do with RF in, RF out, HDMI out, and video out. So it's gonna be some type of satellite receiver or cable box or modem type deal, something like that. So as you can tell, cord's already cut off. Let's open this bad boy up and see what we got.
Rock bottle on the track, boy.
Just regular steel, nothing spectacular, goes to shred. Again, just shred. So a lot of times I just leave the connector on the board unless it's something that I know has gold in it. So these are kind of like permanent. They don't really come off unless you break them off on that side. So as far as the face plate here, it's not a lot to it. You got a LED, couple LEDs. This is the RF receiver. A couple of switches. It's probably got some silver in there. USB port. It's going to have some gold coating on the tabs in that. And you got one little chip on the back here. Nothing too crazy. This I'd probably strip. It kind of depends. I'm definitely going to pull my IC chip. I may just throw the rest in shred, to be honest with you. Some people like to collect these and try to get the silver off of them. To me, silver it's just not. If you're using chemicals in time, it's just too time consuming and too much in chemicals to really recover enough to cover your money, let alone, you know, trying to cover everything else. But I mean, that's just me. It's to each their own. If you're a hobby scrapper, you know, then it might be worth it to you. It may not be making you rich, but it's a good way to, well, it's no different than buying silver, I guess. I mean, to come to look at, to really break it down, I mean, if you spend that money to buy the silver, then if you spent the same amount of money in chemicals to recover the silver, then really you're still just exchanging one thing for the other. There's just a little bit of work involved in the middle. So yeah, it just kind of depends on you and how you want to look at it and what you want to do. I don't have the time to do that excess work, really. That thing is on there, buddy. Come on. So this is a piece of extruded aluminum. They're used as heat sinks on chips that produce a lot of heat. So it's some type of flat pack pretty sure that's going to be a flat pack. IC chip. I think that'll pass as an IC chip. It's 4 legs on one side and 3 on the other. From my understanding, for it to be IC chip, it has to have 3 legs on both sides or more. So I'm not sure if the oddly counted number counts or not, to be honest with you. You got some crystal oscillators on here. You do have some copper you can take off of here. You're gonna have some gold in this plug, and that's probably gonna be about it. It's not really anything on the back. So, you know, you got 2 boards here. Nothing too awful fancy from them, but in my opinion, definitely worth scrapping out. So, being that I had to do a video, that would make it a peripheral board. That one is maybe mid-grade, probably low grade, but maybe mid-grade. From my understanding, I've still got a lot of learning to do on that. So yeah, it just all kind of depends upon your way of doing it. If you got somewhere you can sell those boards, or if you're somewhere where you can sell them to board sort, or you know, anywhere else like that, then you know, it might be worth it to you. I don't keep up with the numbers of exactly what's worth what at what weight per pound, and until I start creating my shipment that I'm gonna ship out, and that kind of thing. So, and I have all kinds of partially broke down things and everything else around here. This is out of a DVD drive, I do believe. So, you know, to me, the motors add up. There should be a little bit of copper in this, but not much. If you have the right machine, you can get that copper out of there. I really hope to get one day, but I don't know if it'll ever happen, because that machine's a little expensive. But that's really the biggest reason why I'm breaking all this stuff down. I do hope to be able to get one of those machines one day. I did have them quote me one time to see what I would be looking at, and it's about $250,000, and little old redneck like me can't afford such fun toys. So I've got to be able to create the money to at least pay for most of it, so I can afford to purchase and hopefully finish paying for it. But there's a lot of other things that go along with that as well, and I just don't know if it's ever gonna work out. I really hope it does, but and I'm looking for ways, but stuff's just kind of tight nowadays, to be honest with you. Whatever. Just one of those little star bit things. Maybe. No. Maybe. Looks more like this one. That's way too big. And like I said, these little screwdriver sets are pretty nice. So yeah, little shred, a couple electric motors, and that's pretty much it. I will say watch your yards, because the yard last time only gave us aluminum breakage for our barrel of electric motors. We did not find that to be too nice of them at all. So know your stuff and roll with it. See y'all next time.